Family, subscribe to the channel. Let's get busy. Today's video, as you can see, a decent looking black woman. What does that mean? Absolutely nothing. Gladiator spirits and behavior, you can't smoke or sniff it because they were born with it. You understand? Let's get into it. Have some fun. Let's go.
Ghosted and stood up. What advice would you give to her?
Are you being ghosted and stood up?
I have been. And I'm feeling like, because I'm a little bit older, I'm in my 30s, but I'm feeling like in this day and age, that is the norm. Instead of breaking it off with someone, men typically would ghost the women without.
Stop the show. When you hear something like this, only thing you can say to yourself is alphas are winning. This woman look like she's only gonna date an alpha. You understand? See, they gotta get beat up before they come down to a prince simp like me. So the alphas are winning. What does that mean? That means that women have been ghosting dudes and treating dudes like shit. You understand? And yo, it's a new climate. Tradition is over. Don't have no expect. You got all these standards and preferences. Well, damn sure don't have no expectations. Here's why.
Giving them a reason or explanation, not to say that they owe us one. What advice would you give?
I want to ask you this, Nikita. When you are out on your dates and you're sitting, I don't know, you're having dinner or you're walking around or whatever it is that you guys are doing, what is the conversation you're having? Is it heavy? Is it light? What is the energy like on the date?
Oh, well, to be honest, I haven't dated in probably 6 months. So I would say the last time I went out on a date with someone I thought who was prominent, like a.
Stop the show. Stop the motherfucking show. This is where we talk about the preferences. Ma'am, you're a single mother. You probably drawing child support. You got a job. Your house looks clean. Why do you need some prominent man? Why you can't get a man that'll just cherish the ground you walk on? You're shooting too high. Stay at your level or go below so that you can get what you believe you want out of this alpha man who he like, oh, you a single mother? Oh, you pretty? Oh, you just fun. Let's go.
A very good, well-rounded man. I would say the last time I went out on a date with someone I thought who was prominent, like a very good, well-rounded man, he was the one who ghosted me. And I couldn't figure out what went wrong. I felt like we had a good time. The thing is, I drink. I love wine.
Stop the show. So, when we say gladiator spirits and behaviors, we say, yo, it doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, light skin, dark skin, ugly, pretty, don't matter. Because when it all boils down, we have a gladiator spirit, and so she drinks. She loves wine. What does that mean? She loves more. Listen, drug users are drug users. A lot of people don't think alcohol is a drug. Okay? So she's a drug user and a drug abuser. Okay? So she loves wine more than she loves men. So let's go.
Wrong. I felt like we had a good time. The thing is, I drink. I love wine. He doesn't drink at all. So, in my perspective, it's not like he didn't know that I drank wine. To be honest, I met him on a dating app. And in my profile picture, which is the one that I have, my profile here is me holding a glass of wine.
So, I met him on a dating app. In my profile picture, I'm holding a glass of wine. So that should excuse any behaviors that may come with the wine. And because as she said, you know I drink. Gladiator. Sorry, guys.
To be honest, I met him on a dating app, and in my profile picture, which is the one that I have, my profile here is me holding a glass of wine. So it's not like you don't know that I didn't drink because I'm a wine, I'm not going to say connoisseur, but I'm an intermediate lover of wine.
Let me
She's an intermediate level connoisseur of wine. Let's
ask you,
go.
Nikita, sorry to cut you off, but did you have a couple of glasses when you were out on your date?
I did.
I think that's
I did. So you thinking that he didn't like my demeanor that he saw while I was in?
intoxicated. Yeah.
I would.
Stop the show. Ma'am, why you can't say that word? Because a gladiator doesn't believe she was out of her mind. When she's dealing with a man, she can be however she wants. Who are you to say who I am or what I am? But you'll go bear it all to some stranger bitch that you don't know. Yo, these people are sick.
Necessarily say that I was intoxicated. I would say that I drank to. I know my standards. I know my limitations.
Ma'am, you drink or you use drugs to get high in a buzz. So as a drug abusing alcoholic, you know your standards. Let's go.
Am I an alcoholic? Oh Lord, these people. To. I know my standards. I know my limitations. Am I an alcoholic? Oh Lord, these people. I'm gonna try not to look at the comments, but I know my.
Ma'am, if it sounds like a duck and walks like a duck, the people in the comment section said this bitch is an alcoholic. Praise Jesus. I mean, yo, this is what those men are dealing with. Chameleons. Yeah, she's a good looking girl, but look at her problem. Wow. And she's mad that a non-drinking, prominent man, using her words, don't like
limitations when it comes to drinking. I'm a grown woman. Like I said, I'm in my 30s. I was born in the late 1900s, according to my son. So,
yeah, I guess
I
from
feel
the
like I
outside.
hold myself to a standard. Like I'm still a classy woman, even while I drink.
Ma'am, you all that. You're everything, sweetheart. Also, a drug abusing alcoholic. Why you don't want people to see that part? Maybe because you think you look good. Yes, you look good. So we not supposed to see. You're saying you're alcoholic, but nobody's supposed to say it. That's crazy.
Like I'm not going to be a sloppy drunk.
This is a Cottonelle toilet paper service announcement.
Wow.
Your toilet paper leaving you with an unclean feeling you can't shake? You deserve Cotton.
Or anything like that. Like I still present myself like royalty, in a sense, because that's how I was raised. You know, you carry yourself. My grandmother's always taught me how to carry myself.
Here we go. Here, now, I'm not going to say gladiator now. Now I'm going to say these dumb black bitches. So she's a single mother. Your grandmother ain't tell you to do that. Your grandmother ain't tell you to drink. But now you want to use your grandmother. Listen, y'all killed off Big Mama. These people are sick.
In a sense, because that's how I was raised. You know, you carry yourself. My grandmother's always taught me how to carry myself. You present yourself in public as a royal woman, regardless of what happens. You just hold your head high, chin up, and, you know, be it as that.
After the date, did you guys go your separate ways?
No. So here's what happened.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Nikita. It felt like maybe y'all, you know, did y'all get together?
Absolutely.
You know what it is, family. Let's get this. This is what we're talking about. She gave that box up. The problem with the whole video is, you know what? Let me just continue.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we, like I said, we met on a dating app, and we were speaking on the app for a good month before we even connected or met up in person. And because of that, maybe it moved too soon, like on a second date. But even after that, we were still going back and forth with each other. And then all of a sudden, it was just radio silence.
Yeah. I would say I think that's what it was. Maybe having a few drinks, which makes us very relaxed.
See, the thing that women never want to admit, this is the problem. The thing women never want to admit, I don't care if you're sloppy, drunk, whatever. Ma'am, maybe your skills weren't good enough for him. Maybe you're good enough for him every once in a while. Maybe he got to miss it a little bit because you just, like, it's not this regular black and white stuff. Your skills, maybe you look good, but your box is trash. I mean, how's that out of the realm of possibility? Why can't he have standards on how trash your box is? This is crazy.
Even if
He did mention something. He didn't tell me what happened, but he said something along the lines of something that happened to his mother in the past because he questioned how much I drank. And I don't, of course, I'm not going to say that I drink a lot because I don't feel like I do. I can continue to carry.
Ma'am, no drug user feel like they have a problem. Unfortunately, you need a rehab. This is what we're dealing with in the black community. Medicated, drunk, drugged up bitches that could dress nice and talk well at work and treat men like shit.
Myself and uphold myself with utmost standard.
Even if you do, Nikita, even if you know how to hold yourself together because you do drink a lot, there's still something there. There's still something there that needs some healing. And even now, I don't know if you had a couple of drinks tonight, but I feel like it's something that you need to dig deeper into. If you're not in therapy, I would look into going to therapy.
Bitch, you need a rehab.
Okay.
Just trying maybe one session if you can. Because even if the shoe was on the other foot, if you went out on a date with a guy, he had over 5 to 6 glasses of wine, that would still be a red flag to you. Even if he can keep himself together, he's not belligerent.
That's where you wrong, bitch. She wants somebody to drink wine all night with so they could be sloppy together. And guess what that does, bitch? It doesn't make him grade her sexual skills the right way. But nah, this man was in the right frame of mind saying, yo, this bitch can't fuck. You understand? Her box is
He's
trash.
not falling all over the place. It would still trigger something within your mind. Like, what's going on? 6 glasses, 5 glasses, okay.
Ma'am, no.
Right.
I think there's other things going on, Nikita,
No. This is a druggie. And that's sad. So when we say gladiators, we mean it up and down the spectrum, man. Subscribe to the channel, B. This is crazy.